Guys of a Certain Age is brought to you by no one. Absolutely no one. Except these dudes walking down memory lane. Now let's head to the studio to see what they misremember next.
It's the Super Bowl of podcast. It's Guys of a Certain Age. Robbie Koblenz in studio alongside
Art Shirley, University of Mississippi. Right guard. That's what I use. Right guard.
And Jay Reed.
Come on, Jay. Get the joke. You get the joke, man.
I thought you would have said West Point High School because, you know, that's the thing.
They do that at high schools now?
Oh,
Well, they say like
that's
University of Starkville High School.
I know y'all have seen the Key and Peele thing. Oh, you got to look it up. You've seen it?
Yeah, it's been a while, but yeah.
I can't describe it. I mean, I can't do it justice if I describe it, but it's hilarious. It's one of those things where, and everybody has this real bizarre name, and then you come up with one guy at the end is like the only white guy, and he's from Baylor or something like that. It's pretty good. It's worth watching. They're hilarious.
The Nate Bargatze Top Chef spoof on Saturday Night Live is
No,
great. Have you not seen that? Have you seen
that?
it?
Yeah.
Oh, I need to find that.
It's him who is as Caucasian as I am, if not more. And then it's a soul food cook-off.
Oh, gosh.
And he's going against this African-American woman. And it's... who are the judges? One of the judges, Kenan Thompson.
Yeah. Is he playing?
He's one of the judges on Saturday Night Live.
Okay.
And so they go through the two plates. One's a deconstructed this, and that, and the judges are African American, and so they know who won. It's the black woman, right?
Yeah.
And then it's Nate Bargatze, and they're like, "What?"
I got to check that out. I haven't seen that.
And he's like, yes, judges, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
That's too funny.
It's pretty hilarious. And they bring their sous chefs in and like, oh, it's your sous chef. And same archetype there.
Yeah,
it's pretty hilarious.
That's great.
So,
that's really good.
Anyway, public service announcement. I spotted a mail thief while I was out running this week.
Really?
Yeah. Apprehended her and told her not to do it again.
Oh, okay.
So
I know where we're going now.
Yeah. Hello, Mrs. Reed.
Yeah, I think she considered herself more of a good Samaritan, taking care of her neighbor, but
there's
it's
two
all
sides.
about her perspective.
There's two sides to every story, and you might be the hero in your story and the villain in somebody else's.
I've been with Robbie when we've tracked down ne'er-do-wells before. You remember that?
I do.
Yeah, we rode all over the neighborhood.
That's right.
Yeah.
Poor Kathy hasn't ridden with me since.
That was Kathy, you and me.
So there was a guy there was some kids who stole a pickup truck from here in our neighborhood. And we've all been kind of looking out for it. And we drove past him.
We're going to lunch or something.
We're going to Jimmy John's or something like that. And there it is. And I just go into Starsky and Hutch mode.
I mean, seriously, with the rear end swerving around, and all this kind of stuff.
And I think I ended up calling the cops.
Yeah, you did.
And they apprehended the two joyriding kids.
Yeah, they were youngsters.
But Alex Kimbrough, who that was his truck, said he had a gun in that truck.
Wow.
Yeah, so we came close.
Yeah,
so
I didn't know.
I didn't say.
You had no idea.
I didn't say I am the knight when we did that. I didn't invoke my inner Batman. So, but anyway, all right, let's jump into some Geeks of the Week. And by the way, we did not turn over Mrs. Reed to the proper or improper authorities, but she did tell me
She's been under house arrest though since it got cold, pretty much.
Well, I was surprised to see her out, and she had no idea who I was until I started talking,
Oh, is that
because
right?
I was
You
in,
just saw this guy running, drove by him, and
yeah. So I would love to know her version of events. So, but
We'll have to have her own.
Yeah, we should. She did say you were her favorite because you were the oldest, and Rusty was her favorite because he was the baby.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I can live with that.
But who's her favorite guy, though? Of a certain age.
She didn't say. I'm sure
I
we'll
think
find
if you
out.
undergo a citizen's arrest, you lose that status. So
That's okay.
It's between us.
I'm a champion of the people out there. I'm looking out for the little guy.
Vigilante.
That's right. So I am the cold. Anyway, all right, let's jump into Geeks. Who wants to go first?
As he waves to me first, they go.
Who wants to? I don't care.
Would you like to go first,
ahead,
Jay?
Art. Go ahead, Art.
Sad news, Sal Buscema died.
Yeah,
Comic book artist
I
Sal
saw that.
Buscema. He was 2 days shy of his 90th birthday, but Sal was a prolific comic book artist, the younger brother of John Buscema, who is just one of the all-time greats. Sal's very talented, too. John, I think, is considered just one of the all-time greats, Marvel especially. But and John is the one that got Sal on. He brought Sal on because he wasn't happy with the way Joe Simon was inking his work. So he brought his brother in to ink it and make it sure it looked more like his work. And from there, he ended up going on. He worked on the Incredible Hulk for a long time. Did some Spider-Man stuff. Did some Thor. Worked a little bit on pretty much everything Marvel did. But I think primarily known as one of the Spider-Man artists. But look at his work; it's just a lot of great work. The Hulk, he does kind of a definitive version of the Hulk. So it's sad to see him go, but like I said, 90 years, so he had a good long life. One thing, in looking at his biography, I saw that he also did community theater. So that was kind of an interesting thing to me, having done that too. But anyway, so Sal Buscema, dead at 89, just almost 90.
No, long career.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Jay.
All right, there's a new thing coming out. I don't know when. Depending on when this airs.
New for us or new for you?
Yes. Coming out, depending on when this airs, it'll either be like coming out about the same time or just after. But BBC is doing an adaptation of Lord of the Flies.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know, has there been a movie before? I meant to look that up, forgot. But this
from
is
the 60s, I think.
I was thinking it was probably.
And there may have been another adaptation too. It may be in a later movie that was done.
This one's going to be like a 4-episode series airing on BBC starting like first week in February 8th, I think. And the clip looks kind of cool.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been, when did I read that?
It would have been
10th, 11th grade, something like that, maybe. Mm-hmm. And
if not younger.
I remember, because I remember my teacher, I think I asked my teacher, Miss Frances McCarty, who I dearly love, reminds me from time to time that I ask an inappropriate question in class. I have no idea what it was.
About Lord of the Flies?
It had something to do with Lord of the Flies.
Was it asthma?
I don't remember.
They accused, they always made fun of was Piggy that had asthma, and they said asthma.
Oh, it could have been.
You never ever read Lord of the Flies?
Have you not?
Okay, you didn't have to. That's funny. I thought that was kind of standard.
It's really good. Though.
I was in honors in AP English. We read other stuff.
Well, this would have been right there too, because it's one of the classics.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Did you read Madame Bovary?
Yeah.
The Awakening?
I did not read The Awakening.
It's the same story, but one set in like Louisiana.
And see, I called it Madame B. Ovary, and they did not care for that.
Gusteau Flaubert.
Yeah.
The question is, and Robbie, you probably know this.
But you would like Lord of the Flies. You would really enjoy it.
How do you watch BBC
Lord of the Flies
from here?
Well,
I've tried to look it up.
You have to have a telescope.
Oh, that's funny.
Jokes.
Well,
we got jokes.
One thing said that you could do VPN and actually go into it's called the iWire or something like that.
I do not condone or suggest you install any software like that on your system.
Okay. Well, that was just I couldn't tell if it was in the gray area or not from what I read. But then they mentioned BritBox, which I don't know if you can watch all of BBC on BritBox. I think BritBox is just certain things. So anyway, do you know how to watch BBC, or you have to wait? Just have to wait till that comes out on.
I neither condone or encourage.
I think this may be an off-mic discussion.
I'm asking if there's a legal way to watch BBC.
I would say
from
probably
America.
not, based on his senatorial.
Okay, well that's
testimony.
That's really the only question I was asking.
I would think BritBox would be.
I think BritBox would have it though.
Yeah. In BBC America is still happening, right?
I think so.
It looked like it was.
Yeah.
And that's an AMC network now?
Is that a
or is it
plus service that you'd have to sign up for as well?
Yeah. I think it's under AMC Plus. I think BBC America.
Well, I think I'd want to make sure I
and
could
Prime
watch that
may
show
have it.
before.
Prime kind of pulls up a lot of the AMC, BBC
Prime, there was an option for when you know how these Prime has these other channels.
Yes.
Which I discovered I was paying for the other day. Didn't realize. Yeah. I was watching Paramount twice.
Oh no!
Once through Prime and once through my own.
Yikes!
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
so you had Paramount Plus,
plus.
With Paramount Plus on Prime, you have to subscribe to it.
Apparently, I did, and didn't realize it.
He did it once through his Amazon account, and then he already had one through a credit card.
I think it was
or
already
Apple.
on Prime, and I didn't realize it. Like somebody at some point had clicked on something and wanted to watch something, and we ended up getting it. and I didn't realize it. And I kept seeing
Said,
this.
you'll have to subscribe to this. Sure, no problem.
Yeah, and I kept seeing this charge on my Prime Video channel.
Yeah, it goes through Amazon.
What is that?
Just like if you do it through Apple, it shows up.
Yeah,
as an
so I
Apple charge.
finally figured that out, and a few months after I had signed up for Paramount Plus separately. So.
Okay.
I fixed it now, though.
What
Anyway.
else have you got that I wish I could get him to sign up for something with me and, just. Yeah.
You wish you had a service that I could pay you for?
Like the guys of a certain age subscription.
Yeah, that's what we need.
Yeah.
That's what we should do.
Subscriber on. No, I'm not going there.
What?
Nothing.
Huh?
Are you trying to make an OnlyFans reference?
It's your turn.
Please don't.
Yeah.
Don't. Again,
I think we would
condone or endorse.
We would starve to death.
I mean, because you're getting to a point where the thing he mentioned and the thing you mentioned, you combine, you get all kinds of trouble.
I think we need to set an OnlyFans account and actually show like oscillating fans. I thought this is what that meant. Now this here's an attic fan.
A lot of refunds.
Us having an OnlyFans account would be hilarious. And we stream. We just put a phone up in the corner and stream the podcast. That's what we should do.
Yeah. Oh.
I don't know. I kind of like the actual fans idea.
Well, and the rest of the time, then we just put a fan
between
here.
podcasts.
Then we
Right.
put a webcam and just put a fan here.
My preacher just texted me. I hope he's not listening. How am I picking up a live stream of this?
Yeah, that's right. All right.
It's your turn
Is it my turn?
Yeah, Geek of the Week.
Why don't
for
you
your one geek of the week.
Why don't you figure something out and report back to us next week?
I will.
Or the week after. So, all right. You're familiar with the Library of Congress each year selects a certain amount of films that are important to the zeitgeist, the collective unconscious of America. So, right. Library of Congress selects movies each year to go into their collection of this is the most important, right?
Okay. If you say so.
Really? We've talked about stuff like this before. So they've announced their 25 films this year. I'll go through a few of them, but there are a couple that are genre that are of interest for us. One of them being Inception. It's the first Nolan movie admitted into the Library of Congress collection. Also, The Incredibles.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's two of the 25. It's alongside the Grand Budapest Hotel, which it's a Wes Anderson. Did you see it, Art?
Yeah. Yeah.
Jay?
Yep.
Yeah. The Truman Show went in. Clueless, which it is what it is.
I guess because that's a remake of Pride and Prejudice or Emma or something like that.
Now, Philadelphia, the Denzel Washington, Tom Hanks flick,
Okay.
which he won Best Oscar for that as well, if I remember, Tom Hanks. Glory, The Karate Kid, The Big Chill, which I've always wanted to watch. The Thing, which you're a big fan of.
So
Art.
not
Which one?
movies from 2025.
No, it's 25
No, it's like
movies.
they have to be around for a certain period of time before they're eligible, right?
They do. And White Christmas from 1954 has been admitted in. High Society from 56. Is that a Marilyn Monroe?
That is, gosh, dog. I'm thinking that Bing Crosby, but maybe I've got that confused with.
It goes back to 10 Nights in a Barroom from 1926. Sparrows from 26. The Oath of the Sword from 1914. And The Tramp and the Dog from 1896. So obviously the Library of Congress deemed these some sort of significance. But the fact that The Incredibles was added in, I thought was really, really cool. So
Bing Crosby, Grace Kelly, and Frank Sinatra.
Okay.
High Society.
Got you. This is what they had to say about Inception. It was described by the library as a meditation on how dreams influence identity, and it resonates deeply in an age of digital simulation, blurred realities, and uncertainty.
I need to watch that again.
Yeah. The Incredibles was noted for being Pixar's first film with an outside director in its multimedia legacy.
That's still such a good movie.
It really is a great movie. It's so incredibly rewatchable.
It really is. Yeah.
I still think it's the best Fantastic Four movie
I
ever.
agree. I agree.
Jay?
And I was a fan of the new one. I mean, but I think it's the best. Jay, your thoughts?
I like it.
Okay.
I mean, this is one of the ones that I watched with my kids, when they were coming up. So
Yeah.
Inception?
No.
Yeah.
Incredibles.
Incredibles.
I like it when all the dead people come back. Wasn't that your line?
Yep.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. I just need to put like 4 or 5 J-isms in here and just. I like
You
it when
did
all
that
they
one
did.
time.
I did, but that was in another board at the other time. So,
I required a reel to reel.
that was the 8-track version.
The carts, like from radio.
Carts. I want a cart machine.
I do too. We'll talk about it later, but Stranger Things for sure brought a lot of memories back about working on a radio station.
Absolutely. Load everything on carts, which are basically a professional grade high tech 8-track.
Yep.
And with all the guard tones, when you worked radio art, did you guys tone at the end of spots or at the end of music to do an auto cue for the next?
No, we did not. Now, we didn't in AM. ROB had that on their reel-to-reel system.
Yeah.
And what it would do is it would end the track and it would tone, and that would fire up the other reel-to-reel. So, you would be going back and forth between songs.
So what would happen sometimes in bigger radio stations, you would put all your commercials on carts. And again, they're physically like 8-tracks, but
Clear, usually.
Yeah. And you would use the fool out of them. Well, you could, when you record, you could put a 15 or 20 kilohertz tone in it, and which you can't hear a 20 kilohertz tone, but you would hit a tone right at the end of the spot. And if your cart machines were set up correctly and on the board you had all the pods, all the audio levels up, the tone would then trigger the next cart machine beneath it, because you usually have 2, 3, or 4 stacked up. And then it would play the next commercial. So you could have 4 commercials loaded up and 4 cart machines. If they were toned correctly, it would go boom, 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 boom. And it was a primitive form of automation.
Yeah, the best I remember, we had to do it manually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Interesting.
most good DJs did it manually. And then the age of CDs, you would start queuing up CDs and play CDs. Yeah, but I miss those old Techniques direct drive turntables. So yet I digress. Let's take a break. We'll be back in a second. May have been a little bit longer than a second, but who's counting? We're back. We're going to talk about a few things Apple TV Plus related, or excuse me.
I was going to say that's changed,
Apple
right?
TV. No Apple TV Plus. Have you guys seen the new animation, the new Apple TV animation that drops at the front of their not their commercials, but their
programming?
Yeah. And it's kind of like a multicolor. It's almost got chromatic aberration where it builds with different colored versions of the Apple TV logo and comes to
I'm
life.
bound to have, because we watched something recently. How long ago did it come out?
No, 6 months ago. So if you were watching Pluribus,
we saw it. Yeah,
that was done analog, so they actually filmed it.
No kidding.
Yeah, with stuff coming in, so it was an analog effect as opposed to a digital effect. So, but Art, you just finished Pluribus.
Yeah.
All right, we won't do a deep dive because
but we really liked it. I will say that.
Compared to Severance,
Becky liked it better than Severance. I probably liked it better than the most recent. That's just the second season.
Season 2.
Season 2. I think the first season of Severance I liked slightly better, but we really liked it a lot. We really liked it a whole lot. It's an interesting take. Like I said, it borrows from a lot of different things. And we'll talk about this in the deep dive. But really liked it and just thought it was incredibly well acted. I mean, some of that stuff where it's just one person in a whole show basically, just amazing. So she won the Grammy Emmy for that. So well deserved.
Rhea Seehorn.
We'll find out before we do the deep dive. Exactly.
We'll do that. She's fabulous.
Yeah, she is.
And very much a Vince Gilligan show. I mean, it is really a first cousin to Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul. So, do you have any plans to watch it at any point?
Yeah, it's on my list, but it's not at the top of the list. Right?
You and Hall & Oates.
I was to say that song was running through my mind too.
Yeah, there you go. Well, we'll give you a couple weeks to catch up. Not, we'll boot you to the side.
We're driving back and forth to Orlando, so if I'm not asleep, I'll download some shows and try to catch up on some things.
Prop the iPhone up on the dashboard and watch.
So you'll be in the passenger seat when this is going on.
Correct.
Right?
Yeah.
You won't be driving.
Melissa usually does a lot of the driving.
Well, once somebody passes out at the wheel, I think you turn over the driving. That's right.
You could say, honey, I feel an episode of The Laughs going on.
Everybody just start laughing. Just like, let me drive.
Nice.
But what's coming up on Apple TV?
So there's a few things that are popping. Of course, Foundation has been pretty popular. Silo, which you've enjoyed as well.
Oh, yeah,
Art.
it's
Have you
great.
watched Silo?
Just the first season, but
Just the first season. But it dropped yesterday. I mean, we kind of took Jay's Geek of the Week. Jay, you were prepared for a geek. Why don't you talk about Brandon Sanderson?
Yeah, so Apple TV has just signed something with Brandon Sanderson to do some of his from the Cosmere universe. So the one I'm most familiar with is Mistborn, and they're going to do a movie based on Mistborn novels or trilogy. It's so long it can't be all of them, but and then there's another, I can't remember the name, but there's another series he has that they're going to do it.
Stormlight Archive.
Stormlight Archive. So they're going to be doing a series on that. But what I thought was interesting and what I appreciate about this collab is that he's going to have sounds like he's going to have a lot of say-so in how things are done. He's going to have final approval. He's going to be involved in the writing and all the things that go on. So I think it'll be as true as he wants it to be to his own story.
So I've never written anything. I've never read anything Brandon Sanderson has written, including the conclusion of Wheel of Time. But I know he's incredibly popular.
Mistborn is really good. I really liked it.
So
I haven't read any either.
He has his own con that he holds each year called the Dragonsteel Nexus.
Okay, yeah. I saw a clip of that. Someone at one of those in maybe Germany had purchased the 50 millionth copy of one of his books.
Wow.
And they knew it was going to happen at this event, and he came out and signed it and wrote 50 million in the book and everything. So in that clip, he said he's written over 50 novels.
Gosh, no.
I mean, he is just prolific and big fan base, big fan base.
So back in, 2022, he did a Kickstarter for 4 books. Did you?
I see that now.
Yeah, he raised $41 million. I mean, yeah.
That's amazing.
Well, all I did was read the book.
$41 million for 4 books.
Gosh,
I listened to the audio, which is like 30-something hours long. I did on Spotify, and I don't have the additional. I got premium, but I don't have the extra hours for audio. Yeah. So I got to the end of 15 hours, and it cut me off, and I had to wait till my subscription renewed to finish the book.
Yeah.
But well worth it. But of course, like the algorithm does, even though I didn't necessarily look up anything Mistborn, I started getting Cosmere related reels on my Instagram. I didn't realize how big it was until then.
It appears to be just gigantic. I mean,
well, the Mistborn, if you don't know the background of it, basically there's it's based on practice called allomancy, and so they the ones who are allomancers, they ingest metals, and the metals, little bits of metal, give them certain power. So certain brass gives them strength, and something else gives them ability to soothe emotions. And there's just this whole range of balancing things. If you throw if you have metal pushing and pulling, so if you throw down a coin, you can push against the coin and basically fly or jump, and you can pull on it and land safely. Anyway, all these different powers. So it's just really a unique universe in that regard. Now, I don't know much about his other universes, but that one in particular, I just felt like was really different from what you normally see, and very interesting. So I'm looking forward to that.
He's 5 years younger than me. He's written 1 million bazillion things. Wow, that's depressing. If he's 5 years younger than me, he's way younger than y'all. Yeah. So that's even more depressing, I guess. So interesting. So are you excited about this coming to Apple TV?
I'm excited and a little nervous because
you wonder how they'll adapt it.
Yeah. But if he's going to be involved in it, then you feel
that's
like
that should help.
It's a better shot. It'd be.
I agree with that.
So to me, Apple TV has become the place for quality sci-fi fantasy.
I think
but also spy. I mean, Slow Horses.
Oh, Spy Stuff. I was
Spy Stuff,
thinking you're talking about another channel called Spy.
No. I'm sorry. I'm not using all my words.
Slow Horses. What else other than Slow Horses?
They've got that. Was it Iraq? What's the name of? I'm just going to go through some of
naming countries now.
No.
See, and I haven't watched. I mean, like I said, we got a free trial of Apple TV again, so that's when I said we'd watch Pluribus, and and we may get rid of it again for a while till the next thing starts. But Monarch. So coming out. So
For All Mankind.
For All Mankind, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, which looks phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's the final season of that, right?
I think so. But then you've got
the last one was the final.
You've got a spinoff?
Yeah, you've got the Russian version of it called Star City.
Star City, that's right.
Yeah. So this is what is currently streaming in some version on Apple TV Plus. For All Mankind, The Morning Show, Foundation, Invasion, which has a new season out. That's the one with what's his face appeared as the sheriff in the first episode.
And that's the only time he appeared.
Well, he shows back up later.
Okay. Sam Neill.
Yeah. Severance, Slow Horses, Surface, which is a psychological thriller. I don't know much, and that's coming out. No, that's actually out now. The Last Thing He Told Me, that's a thriller. Came out.
We watched that. Yeah.
How was
good. Yeah, Becky had read the book, and it was good.
What they seem to be doing is grabbing literary adaptations. Yeah, and with a few scattered in, a few originals. Silo, Hijack, which is
the second season of that started.
Yeah,
we watched the first season and enjoyed it, but it's one of those things where I'm not sure if they should have gone back to the well, but we'll probably watch it.
The Buccaneers.
Hadn't seen that.
Yeah, it's on this again. This is all current. Monarch, which is about to drop its second season. Criminal Record. I'm not familiar with
that either.
And season 2 is supposed to drop April 22nd. Sugar, which was a mystery drama.
Yeah. And that looked good. We didn't watch that, but it looked good.
Dark Matter, which I trudged through the first half, but really enjoyed once we got into it.
Moved to Apple TV? Wasn't that somewhere else?
No, it started on Apple TV.
That's the one where there's the guy goes. There's a doppelganger version of him in our universe, and then there's something else going on. Is that I'm thinking the right thing?
Yeah, you're thinking the right, but it's much deeper than that.
Yeah, that's a very very simplified version of what it was.
It's fascinating. It's absolutely fascinating. So
yeah, we started watching that, and actually kind of I don't know if we just fell off of it and then got off of Apple TV.
I would encourage you to go back
and look at that. Yeah, I've heard people say it's good.
It's kind of a slow burn. Presumed Innocent, which was the Scott Turow adaptation, which if you remember, it was a movie with Harrison Ford. And really enjoyed the movie. Actually, on the book, this is pretty faithful to the book, but there's a twist at the end.
Interesting, and that's Jake Gyllenhaal, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's been renewed for season 2. There are a couple additional books that are follow-ups with some of the characters from that book. Yeah. Let's see, where Your Friends and Neighbors, which I love. It's John Hamm, who basically gets laid off and turns to a pseudo life of crime. Okay. I'm on a big John Hamm kick.
With Landman and Madman, and
I'm in season 7 of Mad Men rewatch right now. Smoke, which I wasn't familiar with. Chief of War, which is
what I wanted to watch. Jason Momoa. It's early Hawaii.
Yeah. Down Cemetery Road, which came out in October, had 8 episodes. I don't remember any of that. It's been renewed. And then Pluribus, which we talked about.
Then you got the comedies like Shrinking, which is doing really well.
About to drop if it hasn't already.
Yeah,
I think it's about to.
Here's the stuff ongoing and renewing from the comedy standpoint. Trying, which came out May of 2020.
I don't remember that one.
It's got 4 seasons.
Okay.
Ted Lasso, which season 4 is actually in production right now.
Yeah.
Apparently, Ted is coaching a women's soccer team here in the States.
Yeah.
I'm curious about that one.
I am too.
We loved it and all the way to the end, but is this going to be?
Is it going back to the well?
Same jokes with the women soccer players now, or I'm curious. I still watch it for sure.
Yeah. You would have to say probably. Well, I'll ask that question in a minute. Loot, which has been
Maya Rudolph.
Yeah. Shrinking, which is Harrison Ford, and it's the psych drama, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but this season, Michael J.
Michael J.
Fox is
is
going to
in
be
there,
on there
yeah.
because Harrison Ford has Parkinson's in this.
I've seen a clip of that. It looks really amazing.
Yeah.
I have not been. I wasn't able to get into it. I need to try it again.
Yeah, same for me. A lot of people liked it. And I watched the first couple episodes and didn't like it, but everybody says go back and watch it again.
Platonic, which don't know a whole lot about. Palm Royale. Which,
We watched the first season of that and really enjoyed it, but didn't have a real strong desire to go back and watch the second season. Maybe we need to try it out.
Bad Monkey.
I'd liked Bad Monkey is a Carl Hyacin book, I think, and is that John Hamm? No, who is in that? Vince. The guy from Wedding Crashers.
Vince Vaughn.
Yeah, Vince Vaughn.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I tried to watch that. Didn't get into it.
Well, that's kind of how we were. I expected it to be a little bit something different.
The Studio, won an Emmy, didn't it?
Yeah, it kind of racked up, I think.
Yeah, I really like The Studio. Government Cheese, Murderbot, which I absolutely love.
I
Murderbot.
forgot about
I forget
that one.
about that one. I need to go back because I listened to the book. I want to
Yeah, I've got the book. Yeah, I've got. Well,
that's
I
the
bought
Skarsgård.
Yeah. Oh, it's hilarious. It is. If you've listened to the book, Jay, you need to go watch it because it's pretty friggin' faithful to it.
Yeah, I need to do that.
The inner dialogue is just great. And then,
How many episodes is that?
What is it? 8 episodes?
Yeah.
That's
the thing
10
about
episodes. 10 episodes, and it's so simple and easy.
Yeah.
And then the thing about it, the soap opera he watches in the book that he talks about that he loves, I can't remember the name of it. They show it, and it's what's his name? Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Who was the lead of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
I know who you're talking about. Clark. He was Clark.
Greg Clark.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's the lead in the soap opera. And the guy who played Sulu in the Kelvin universe is in that little piece. And it's hilarious. So, Stick, and then Widow's Bay is a waiting release. So, Tehran, it's a spy thriller, which was I was trying to come up with. Season 3 is being renewed.
Is Claire Danes in that?
I think, no. Claire Danes was in Homeland, right?
Yeah, that's probably what I'm getting.
I'm looking real quick. I don't see. Starring, no, not anybody I know. Anyway, the whole point being, to me, Apple TV has become one of the strongest of the streaming platforms out there. But it's really known, it's got a ton of sci-fi fantasy on it. And it just seems, to me, they've kept their quality up quite a bit, right?
Foundation's what I keep hitting the microphone, sorry. Foundation's what I need to go back and watch.
Yeah. So, favorite Apple TV Apple TV series so far for you guys that you watched?
Probably Ted Lasso.
Yeah. I was going to say Severance, but I think Ted Lasso, hands down, is that. If you're talking about all series.
Yeah. All series, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I would say Ted Lasso or Pluribus for me. Silo was good, though.
Silo was really good. It's hard to forget it. It's hard not to mention Silo because it really is good.
For All Mankind, though.
Oh, God, that's so good, too.
Yeah.
And I did not expect to like that. You're the one that said.
I beat you over the head with it for like 2 years.
I just thought, I just not going to like this with them, redoing the history, but it works so well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say if I had to if I could be restricted to 3, had to be restricted to 3 streaming services. Forget Amazon Prime because you got to have Prime for other things.
Thing. Yeah.
It would probably be Apple TV, HBO Max, and probably Disney Plus.
Really? Over Netflix?
Yeah, I don't go to Netflix.
We've been watching a lot of Netflix lately. So
I will say I watched the first episode of Wonder Man.
I haven't watched it. I forgot it was out.
It all ate.
Yeah.
I keep seeing it dropped yesterday.
I keep seeing that it's coming out, and I thought I need to start watching this. But it only dropped yesterday.
Everything dropped yesterday.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Yeah.
And the review I read said this is really what Marvel needs to be doing instead of Doomsday. Nothing against Doomsday, but they really do a good job with these more grounded hero series.
Ben Kingsley is just
it looks really good.
It's Trevor Slattery. I mean, that he's got to be one of my all-time favorite MCU characters.
And who is the actor that plays Wonder Man.
I cannot pronounce his name.
Can't pronounce his name, but we could do a geek score on him because he was also Black Manta in Aquaman. He was in Watchmen, the series.
Yeah, he was Dr. Manhattan. Yeah.
So he's been in a lot of stuff.
Yeah. And now he's Wonder Man. So, and the whole thing of him, he is an actor. He loved the original Wonder Man movie. And the show opens, he and his dad at the theaters, in the 80s or whatnot, watching the Wonder Man movie. And that Wonder Man is comic accurate.
Okay, the one on the movie.
The one in the movie is comic accurate. And so they're doing a remake of it, and it's great.
Yeah,
it's a lot of fun. So, but anyway, that's kind of our survey of Apple TV. Non-plus, Apple TV minus,
nonplussed.
So, but you're currently subscribing, right, Art?
Yeah, right. And now with Monarch coming up, and All Mankind right after that, I can't see getting off of it until after that's done.
Or just go buy.
I may
another.
have 2 subscriptions. You never can.
Yeah,
or 3.
That's right. That's funny.
All right, that's going to wrap us. We're going to see if we can find out what Jay else has been described to. What else Jay has been subscribed to or described to.
Okay.
We'll see if I make it back.